freaking world. What is up, man? You are back in the building at the Sneaker God Podcast. I'm your host, JT the Cool Soul. And my boy Eli back down here, man, causing trouble.
Mr. Controversy himself. Got a good one for y'all.
Got a good one today, man. First, man, we're going to talk about...
We say that all the time, too, like every episode.
Like every episode, we got a good one.
Every shoe is a good one.
I mean, that's going to always
Even
be,
if
man.
we don't like it.
Yeah, we still got to talk about it. But we're going to talk about the grapes today, man.
And you was wrong for that low top 4 comment. I was just
no, I was dead right about that. No, hey, don't worry, bro. We gonna have that conversation because y'all you wild if you think I'm not.
Hours.
Okay. Okay.
Disrespect.
But nah, bro. Today we're gonna talk about the grapes. We got a lot of questions to ask about them, man. You know, are they dope? Are they not? There's a lot to get into. Then we're gonna talk about these Kobe Air Force Ones, man. We're gonna talk about all three, but I know bro only want to really talk about one.
It's 3 pairs?
It's 3 pairs.
I didn't know that.
See, that's your problem. You keep focusing only on that one. That you ain't focused on the other 2.
It's like seeing 3 sisters, one of them and 2 of them ugly. You only see that one.
Okay. This dude. Okay. Yeah. I can't be mad at that because we do know is one pair that's the standout. I'm not mad at that.
End though, like they don't even. They could set the rest of them fire. They could send them to feed the children over there and let them play soccer in them.
Here we go.
The other 2.
Bro, I'm gonna let y'all be the judge about that. Bro, kind of wild, but I'm gonna let y'all be the judge about that.
Y'all see it, y'all gonna see it.
Yeah, y'all gonna see. I already know. Trust me. One of them is the bigger standout. It got the better story. I won't argue with bro on that. But first, we gonna get into these great finds, man, that everybody has been waiting to see. The OG Great Finds has returned, man. Now, it's a lot of questions to be asked about this shoe. And I always say, what's going to make a shoe such a standout? Yes, ask the questions. Now, question 1. Are these worth the asking price that they asking for the grapes?
No.
So what? Hell
no. And you pay resale.
Okay. Now hear me out.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm gonna break it down.
It's like 400,000 pair of these made.
It probably is.
It gotta be.
I can agree to that.
I don't even know the numbers, but it's a great 5, and they've been beating the hell out of it.
That's 100% fact.
Yeah,
but I feel like this. They got this one correctly right. This is as good as a grape as we gonna get. Okay, we talking 225, right? That's asking price. So what we at? 210, 220?
When they made that run, and they wasn't 225 then when they made that run with all the 5s.
Nah, they was like what?
They might have been
220.
I don't even think they did. They was that. I want to say they might have been 190, 210 with tax, 207 with tax. This we talking about 2012 here, 2011.
Okay, but think about it like this, bro. We in 2025. So I know for a fact retail for this is at best 220.
Yeah, you pay like
with tax. Boy, you have
goofy, man.
Nah, I ain't never paid them 450.
Yeah, all right.
That's outrageous.
You put it there like sounds like a deal to me. It's a retro 5. How did you know? I was willing to pay 450.
Bro, know I love 5. I will go crazy.
You paid 500. Yeah, for the 5s, you paid 500.
I definitely paid them 500.
He was like, the kids really ain't even got to eat this week, like for real.
Yeah, it'd be all right. I gotta get these grapes. But all right, let's do like this.
I would have never.
To be in the 220 range, bro, this ain't a bad shoe. You paid for worse material in a 220 range than what they did to these. Yes or no?
It was like having a Rasheed Wallace Air Force One. You just paid $200 for Rasheed Wallace.
But you know you're getting a good quality shoe. Yes or no? Now, let's just run it down. The leather on here is pretty decent.
Did you walk around in the house in these?
Yeah.
Was your pinky toe hurting?
No.
Yeah,
greatest comfort in a shoe, bro. I'm not lying. This is by far the best 5 I put on my feet in a long time.
You just a stand. You a slim fan.
Oh my gosh, bro.
You just a stand. You can't ask you no real.
Come on, bro. I'm not you the one that always said, bro, the 5s are so uncomfortable. And I used to agree with you. I'm like, bro, they are uncomfortable. It's my favorite shoe, but it is an uncomfortable shoe. Bro. Nike brand did perfect on this one.
They glued these down.
Yeah, boy. They ain't playing with you?
No, they ain't. I probably just tore something.
Oh, now this is bro old pair. He's showing.
Oh yeah, this is the. They beat though. This is how much I care about 5s. Look,
the disrespect.
The disrespect.
Michael.
Just do that, bro.
The disrespect, bro. Total different.
I'll give you that.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
It ain't that. Maybe these wore down over test time.
Now I trust me. I ain't saying this is super, great quality in the insole.
Yeah, they use about an inch more.
And that's an inch more of a difference when you walking, right or wrong.
It could have did better. $225. Are you out of your mind?
Bro, you paid $225 for shoes that was worth
$375. You did. I know. You got that stupid look.
And trust me, I definitely didn't pay that.
Yeah, you did.
When you know people, you never had to pay nothing like that.
Yeah,
it's all about who you know. Trust me, look, for $225, man, honestly, you getting good leather this time. You getting a better comfortable shoe. I'm not saying you get top notch. I'm not going there. But you getting the best for a GR.
This is thin.
Are you buying them? Yes or no?
No.
He lying. He gonna get a pair. Show them now. Show them your old shoe.
They gonna be like.
Show them your old shoe. Y'all telling me my boy ain't getting another pair?
These is two.
Exactly. So you know for a fact you getting a newer pair, bro. Just stop playing. You gonna get a new pair. You not gonna wear these grapes no more. Bro, you might still hoop in them.
This is a $200 pair of Air Force Ones, bro.
Bro, you gotta put more respect on the 5s, dog. You killing me right now. You killing me. But like I say, bro,
I know. But all jokes aside, if I was the top, it's basically chasing the nostalgia, though. I play a lot. I joke a lot, but
think about it.
This would be the difference maker for me.
Easily. That Nike changes everything.
Versus the Jumpman logo.
Then you getting a better cut of the shoe. They did that perfectly.
From my daughter, these stank. You remember these? We had these and was out and about. Man.
That's a classic shoe.
Memories. Know, I would be buying this for memories. Not that I would be like, oh, I gotta have these because I gotta have a fit. Because I still got the alternate. I should have bought those for the episode.
Those are good.
On ice still.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about the only 5 I respect.
Man, I'm not even gonna let you drag me down this route. I know what you're trying to do. I didn't know what bro. He tried to get me angry, so I just run off on a whole rabbit hole of stuff. So, all right, for $225. Is this a good enough shoe to get for $225?
Hey, bro, if this shoe sit, are you gonna feel like a jackass?
No. Listen, I don't give a damn. I'm the only person that got this shoe.
Yeah.
It will never bother me.
You just didn't want to go through the hassle of the
No, I didn't want to go through nothing. While people decide to wake up and go get them, I'm gonna be asleep.
I don't even know what I did with my lace locks.
All right, so you saying we saying that this is a good shoe for $225?
Purple or green that?
What do you mean?
Purple or green that? That's black, right?
Yeah, it's purple, black in the shoe.
Purple or green that?
Okay, I can live with that.
Yeah,
if you say it change, I can live with that.
Throw me a little color on there
on the Nike.
Yeah,
all right, they could have did that. They could have did that.
This make me wish I never copped a shoe with the Jumpman logo on it.
I mean, you gotta have both. You gotta have one to get to the next. They wasn't gonna give you this straight out the gate. You wasn't getting this straight out the gate.
I can't appreciate it. Bring your pair out. Now look, this is good.
Now look, I'm gonna show y'all the difference.
This is because he loved fives.
Now this is how our old 5 poster look.
Blah.
Greatness.
That's because
that's how shoe poster look.
This how it's supposed
to. They definitely been worn.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
Now look, now when this shoe came out, it was what? $190?
Yeah, probably about $190.
Okay.
Probably like $205 with tax.
So you add a couple more dollars, you getting a better leather. This leather is better than this leather. You getting a better cut. We know the cut of the shoe and the OG nostalgia of it is way better. And you get Nike on it. Nike did everything correct to make this as much as a flawless shoe as they could.
So they charged you $25 more for a Nike check, and you bought it.
A Nike check and some leather and a cut.
Same leather.
That's like somebody. That's not the boy. That's not the same leather. Stop playing, bro.
They just been sitting for a long
time. That's not a no. This leather is way stiffer than this leather.
Okay, feel mine. Yeah,
stiff. Come on, man. Stop playing right now.
That's synthetic. You know the materials get
bro, trying to find any excuse. You trying to find any excuse right now.
Overtime.
All right. Now let me ask you this question. Let's go to question number 2. Is this the best OG color wave of the 5s?
No.
Okay. What's considered the best color wave of the OG 5s?
Let my feet don't stink. We seen them metallics.
You know what's crazy, bro? I knew you was gonna say that, and I knew I was gonna be ready to kick you out. You telling me the metallics is the best OG? That's number 1 out of all the 4 colors.
I'm looking at it. I seen them get busy in the 5s. Like, what is that white lace? Like, I remember watching that. The grapes was like a.
I mean, he never really did nothing to grapes.
But size take pictures in them.
Yeah.
So like, on court shoes have a different feel for me.
Okay.
Like, I ain't gonna say the I kind of retract the metallics are the best, just because I seen jokers get beat up for them, and that's just so whack to me.
Yeah.
Fire reds.
Thank you. Fire reds. That should easily be everybody number 1 5.
Fire reds, and then
would you say the black tongues would be number 2, or you saying the grapes would be number 2?
Metallics, then grapes.
Okay, I can more so live with that.
I'm not even a fan of the black tongues like that, really.
I mean, that I will say this: the black tongues is probably last to me on the list as far as OGs go. This will probably be number 2 for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got the grapes.
And I'm saying that because this, like, how many times are we seeing this shoe? 2012, 2013, 2015.
Yeah.
2016.
We definitely seen
2018, 2019, whatever years they was coming out like every other 2.5 years or something, or every year and a half.
That's a fact.
And then we got the whole Fresh Prince theme, and then they spent the Fresh Prince. It was just like
and see now to go into what he said. I think that's what makes this shoe so great is seeing Fresh Prince wear more to me than seeing Jordan wear. I'm saying just for this color.
Because if we talk about a cultural impact, then hands down the grape is like second to none.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Because if you was raised by TV, see, when you turned on Fresh Prince, that's what you seen. So with that being said,
that would make the 5s king.
You need to. I mean, since you,
if we going off of the Fresh Prince theme, the 5 was like the most standout shoe of that show.
The Grape 5 was
the metallics was, and the fire reds.
Not like these though. You seen these every time the TV show came on.
You're right, but the I would say the fire reds had the more epic point. That's first episode. He comes downstairs, no shoestrings. We get a full glimpse of the shoe. Not like, oh, we see he wearing it. Like the camera went straight to the shoe. Like that's why I'm like, that shoe is gonna always be number 1. But I give it to you. We seen him wear them grapes.
Have you seen somebody with the ones with the no laces? that dropped?
No.
I've never seen like none of the guys.
But it's crazy because
I've never seen them in public wearing them either.
Me either.
I think Skeeter might be the only person with that.
Got him. He's the only person I know got him. Shout out my boy Skeeter.
Yeah.
He's the only person I know that got the grapes with no laces.
That's odd though.
Yeah. But that's the one thing I can say about that pair of grapes. Those looked weird to me. Like, I don't know what it was.
Because it wasn't authentic.
Yeah.
Because you can't.
I don't think Jordan Brand should have made it though.
You can't make the shoe with no holes because that's how the shoe came. He just freaked them.
Yeah.
And took the laces out.
Yeah, like Will Smith just took the laces out. It wasn't like they was closed.
You was supposed to sell them like this with no laces.
That's 100% fact. All right, so to go to the third question. Now, we all know OGs came with a retro card back in the day. But we also know that this shoe also came with an outfit. We talking 1990, that purple, the sweat jacket and the shorts.
What are you gonna wear with those?
What do you mean?
These.
What am I gonna wear with it?
Yeah, I'm curious.
I actually got this jean jacket I'm finna get. That's like this purple's color. But it ain't gonna be till like fall time.
Okay.
I haven't decided to wear these summertime yet. And low key, I might still be wearing these.
You shouldn't even
you more than likely gonna see me in these before you see me in these.
You could trophy case these.
Yeah, they gonna sit for a minute. They definitely gonna sit for a minute.
They got a nice weight to them. Or am I tripping?
Yeah, so.
These feel lighter.
Man, we not, bro.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
I'm telling you.
Maybe it's because mine's set up long enough. I don't know, bro.
When you put this shoe on, you gonna feel the total difference, bro. It's a total difference.
We need a shoe scale.
Nah, he thinking he could just scale it with his hands. Yeah, like he just know.
Back in my day, used to eyeball
things. About to say it.
Used to eyeball things,
So now let me ask you this. Should this have came with the retro card, and should it have came with the outfit from back in the day?
You throw the Nike Air on the back. You gotta have the retro card.
That's 100% fact. Do we need that outfit Jordan wore in that picture? At least the jacket. I think we need the jacket, bro.
I would say, yeah. You can bring. Bro,
I'm with you on that. We haven't seen that in so long.
We can get every jumpsuit, tracksuit he ever wore with Jordan and Nike brand. We can get all that we release. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Me either.
So I agree on that. Now let's see the hits, because remember the wow, that's what we didn't talk on.
Okay. Yep. Now here we go. Inside of this one, they got the Air Jordan word. You can just see it straight on.
Yeah.
This one, they have reversed upside down.
And I remember seeing this for the first time and being thinking like, is this fake? And then somebody else pointed out like, is it fake? And I'm like, hold on, wait. I've never really paid attention to it.
Yeah.
But the 2012 pair, which we have here, they come Jordan face up. So when did that become a trend?
I don't even know.
Yeah, you're the 5 guru. I never really gave a.
I mean, that has always been until we start seeing more of the OGs and they flipping it over. But
no,
because what I want to say, all of them are like this. Only the ones with Nike is the ones that's flipped upside down. All we'll just say OG retros gonna have it face up.
Oh, so they saying this is the original?
Yeah, this is originally how it comes.
I can play with that, but this is hideous. This Jumpman is really pissing me off. Like I'm mad.
Bro, it's not that. Bro, I don't understand why people hate the Jumpman logo on the back of shoes.
Okay.
So you said, okay, let me ask you this question. Now
it's like not knowing no better.
So I'm gonna ask you a serious question.
This came out. If these both came out, I'm grabbing this.
Of course you're gonna grab this because we originally know the shoe this way. That's a fact. I'm 100% with you. But all through high school, what did you see? This is what you saw.
I'm mad I saw that.
So then it goes to the question I'm finna ask you. should we have never seen the Jumpman logo on the back of the shoe?
I'm feeling that way, except for on the back of the 10s. It could have lived on the back of the 10s.
I mean, because it got to.
It got to. Like a Nike on the back of it might just do Nike on the back of the 10. Let's see what that look like.
I think that's gonna be weird.
It's gonna be too weird. It's gonna be retarded. But I'm here for it. I mean,
Nike's supposed to be on what it's supposed to be on. But let me ask you this: so any 6 through 1, should they only have Nike? Even if it's not an OG 1? Color. Okay, even if we just 6 through 1, because those are all the ones with Nike on it. So if they bring out a retro 5 or just not an OG, should they only put Nike on the back of it?
Moving forward?
Yeah, moving forward.
Rest in peace to the Jumpman logo. Because we grew up on it. Like we were denied this for so long.
So now we should just get this.
You can't tell me that's.
I mean, it does. Now, I ain't gonna lie.
She way thicker than her.
Okay, I'm gonna have to agree, bro. It does play a bigger difference.
When you see the two. Like this was what this was supposed to look like.
That's 100% fact.
And I wonder who signed off on that. Was that like a MJ thing or a Tink? I'm assuming MJ.
I'm assuming it's an MJ thing. I'm assuming it was a money thing at this time.
MJ.
You will get more if we put the Jumpman logo back here.
We're getting away from Nike.
Yeah. So I guess you're right. I can be okay if they were to say, oh, it's deaf to the, you know what I'm saying? Oh, another one. So
yeah, I was just sitting here looking at that.
You definitely got Nike on the bottom of the OG. You definitely got Jordan on the bottom of the retro.
I just was like sitting there. I'm like, I wonder if this is going to be a different.
I mean, I knew that was a given. That's an easy given. You was gonna have to put that down there. Because you there's nothing on here that's supposed to represent Nike.
We're looking at Jordan brand versus Nike
brand, which Nike brand did everything correct. Jordan brand to me, it didn't give me the best quality.
It was trying too hard to get away from
what was
being
the original
affiliated with Nike.
But sometimes, bro, you got to stick to the bread and butter sometimes.
Right, but we're not talking like that when we're thinking about, okay, my palms getting greased versus yours.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure this is more of a cut towards Nike favor.
Oh, 100%.
You think so?
100%. Like, this shows me that, okay, everybody met back in the boardroom to do this. Everybody wasn't in the boardroom when this happened. This was just the few Jordan brand people. This is everybody. That's how I'm looking at the OG version.
Yeah, somebody sat down and really talked about it. Yeah. Even though stuff didn't change.
I mean, but your fair majority of things changed. The tongues is different. Yeah. This tongue is way thicker than the OG tongue. That's a big, huge change. This one, man, I'm not going to lie.
The sock liner is thicker on the new joints.
Easily. This one is way more stiff to put on, bro. Like, this motherfucker is stiff. Yeah. I'm not gonna hold you.
That at Six Flags, you gonna really be taking off and toss them, bro.
If you even remotely think to wear these to a mutant party, you bugging. I'm not gonna hold you.
And he's saying the 2012 pair.
Yes, easily saying that.
If that was a 2015 pair, and this was a 2012 pair. By them being so trash, I'd have gifted them to you because you like the fives.
I mean, that I feel like this.
Just for your collection.
He's right. I love fives, but these was a horrible wear. I'm not gonna hold you. I put it like this. They're not a wear for all day. If you going like to the movies, just out to eat, you fine. But like I'm saying,
bro.
If you sitting, you fine in them, bro. That's just my opinion.
Stand in the movie line.
But we're in 2025. You still standing in the movie like something wrong. You
Joker's what you say. Final Destination and Sinners. That's a plugger right there. We need
we need
something right there.
Okay, I can give you that. If you gotta do any type of standing, it's gonna be rough. Like I say, it's still a dope shoe because I'm biased when it comes to fives, but this one wipes the wall. I put this shoe on And I was like, they're not even close.
I'm not even a 5 person, but almost
It's
15 years later, I'm having buyer's remorse.
It's still a nostalgic shoe. Now, one thing I like about Bro Shoe, he is his age. My old pair haven't done that enough to me. And I like the age look. A lot of people don't like when the gate turned yellow. I just think that's better character to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's supposed to do this.
And then, like, our done shoe, like, somebody will see this and be like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, I would not wear these, like, out nowhere. I mean, I probably run to the gas station, and that's rare. And these are just like.
So imagine.
I will say this. If I cop these,
okay,
I'm going to wear these to go get them.
I think you should.
Yeah, that's like a flex.
That like, gotta happen.
Yeah, that's like a real flex, ain't it?
Yeah,
I guess so.
That definitely gotta happen. But okay, so we saying the outfit and the card should come back with this shoe, but we definitely didn't get that. I'm gonna tell you that now.
I'm saying army fatigue shorts.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
Yeah,
that's gonna hit. So okay, we haven't seen these since 2012.
They got a SBDs.
Hold on. Let's slow this down a little bit. Bro has hit a sparkle in my heart right now. Jordan Brand, if we can get an SB5, bro,
that's go. Woo! There's a lot of evil being released to the world. They release.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. If y'all give me an SB5, I may hit the roof.
Yeah,
please.
An SB5.
I'm really praying, Jordan.
Just to be like.
Just to say
the comfort, because I know that comes behind that. Like,
bruh, it ain't even that for me. The comfort, yeah, but I want to know how that leather gonna feel. Because after we reviewed them SB4s, not touch that leather, I was like, now he just said this SB5. I'm like, oh, that's gonna be top notch. I need.
And where would you put the SB logo at though?
I don't even know.
Do you remove the Nike,
or you could? This is just me. You could do it how the old files used to be, where they put 23 here, just put the SB there.
That's nasty.
You could do that for me, and I'm fine. That would hit.
You could put SB like right here.
You can.
Right here.
And for me, bro, at this point,
have SB just on the tongue hit right here.
If you give me everything you gave me with that SB4, you can put whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm with it.
Oh, we still talking about
pause.
Whoa, hey, whoa, that's legendary. Whoa. Now
I was wilding with that one. I was definitely wilding with that one. Dang, pause. But all right, if they give us an SB5, that's gonna be something different. You know what I'm saying? But all right, let me ask you this.
Did you see a Nike check right there somewhere?
Heck yeah.
Yeah. They could do anything. They could neon, lime green, see-through. I'm here for it.
I'm here for it. E35, I'm here for it. But nah, there's some bad fouls I passed on plenty of times. I ain't just gonna be that biased. But we haven't seen this shoe.
What's a bad 5? You have a bad 5? Stop.
I'm not gonna say I have a bad 5, but I have some 5s and I'm just like, I kind of just bought this because it was a 5. I didn't need this. It was one of them moments. I'm not gonna say it's like super trash, but it wasn't like it's one of them ones. I got a couple of them.
I don't believe it, but yeah, continue.
So we haven't seen this shoe since 2012. Was this the right time to bring this out?
No.
Explain why.
Everything,
because that sounds crazy right now.
Everything is in the midst of chaos,
bro. We've been in the midst of chaos.
No,
this was a part of the chaos. What are you talking about? Right. We already knew this was coming.
For the second fact that for the reason that it came out so many times, no.
But it never came out with Nike.
So
that plays a huge factor, and you know it.
2027, I would have been cool with it with the Nike. I might have,
bro. You wouldn't know because all you'd have been like, we in another chaos, bro. We're finna be in chaos for a while right now.
I doubt it.
I don't. We're just getting out of 2025, and we already know some of the chaos that's starting in 2026.
I still see men's sizes in a Ferrari, so something big is about to happen. in the store. I was looking at the Ferrari, and they're not as hot as everybody think they are.
I know they're not. I know they're not.
On the internet is just like, oh, okay, cool.
I think that's a shoe that's gonna drop eventually.
If they sell out, it's only because it's Father's Day.
I don't even think that's gonna hold it enough. But
yeah, because Jokers is really getting socks. But anyway,
yeah.
Happy Father's Day.
But so you saying we didn't need to get these right now?
No.
Now you only gotta ask me this question because no. I feel like we should have been had the greats.
Undefeated fours, the Kobe Air Force Ones.
But bro, we're at the point where we gotta get the at 14s. Least every OG right now.
I was highly disappointed in the 14s I seen one day.
I mean,
and with that being said, I still might buy them if they just sit long enough for me to look at them.
I think they will. Just like, okay, we can get to all right with this shoe. Is this shoe gonna sit or is it gonna sell? Now I believe it's gonna sit some.
Interruption for the greatest shoe of all time.
And then we always do that shit out of here.
Just because you said you'll switch the 5 out for the 1.
Easily would have switched that out.
You was a lie.
Would have bumped that right out for these.
Foul? No, sir.
Yeah, easily.
No, sir.
Easily for a pair of dunks. Easily. Get them out of here.
And we should have got a better box.
Okay. I'm agree with
I'm tired of this box.
Me too.
Like I'm tired of the
I think it's time to
yeah.
Well, I guess this bro last episode for the moment.
Anything come in here, they ain't give you nothing.
They ain't give you nothing, bro.
He ain't sign it.
Nothing.
Trash.
It's time to retire this box.
Yeah,
please,
like permanently.
Permanently, bro.
Like if I could live and go on.
Yeah, we don't
never see this box again. I'd be cool. Cause what 6s in that box?
Everything down there. I'm just tired.
Is there 8s in that box?
I think so. I just think everything comes in this box, bro. Like, I'm tired of this.
Everything
box.
Except for 3s.
Yeah.
4s come in that box, don't it?
Yeah, it just got the word flight on there.
Yeah, they remixed it.
That's it.
Kinda, yeah, and through the because why do you give me that they went to because why would you give me this print that's not on the shoe?
Exactly. That serves no purpose.
You was lazy.
It serves no purpose, bro.
You was lazy.
But like I said, I do think this shoe is gonna sit some. I'm not saying it's gonna be there forever, but it's not gonna be the crazy mayhem we've seen. Because I'm gonna use one of bro lines. He always say this: when you get in a white shoe, it's not gonna sell like a dark shoe. So he's right. When the metallic 5s hit, they went crazy for him. This is still the same shoe.
How do you get?
Yeah, people was getting they head toe off.
Head toe off.
You know what I'm saying? And this is the same exact silhouette, just in a white. And he's right. White silhouettes don't sell like black silhouettes.
It's like buying a $200 Air Force all white G Faisal.
Now wait, all right. Let me throw something else away. Then let me change it up. Yes, say these would have came out tax time. Would it have been different? Because I believe because people was gonna buy because now they got different money at that time frame.
Oh yeah, I think you could have put out. You probably could have put out some Soldier Boys around tax time.
Guys was mad because they just had they had the money to blow.
Anything that has some type of steam or hype behind it, and it's a lot of money out in circulation, so to speak.
Yeah.
Because what year was that? That was like right around right around pandemic when reverse flu games came out, the red and black. That was a terrible shoe.
Terrible shoe.
Shout out to all the Vicky Lou's. I sold a lot of those.
People went ballistic for that shoe. Yeah. Don't know why.
Tax time. And they were members.
Yeah. But for me, bro, like I said, I think this should be a shoe you should cop. Like, they did everything right on here, bro. Like, bro, if we just going off of this shoe versus this shoe, it's a no-brainer.
It's too much. You shouldn't have bought it for the simple fact your stuff is just still icy.
Bro, it's a 5, bro. I ain't gonna never pass on no 5. Especially not no OG.
Your wife let you do that? That's sad, bro.
She know.
She know.
Look, we had these conversations way in advance.
Tell me she don't love the 5 like you.
Oh, do she? What do you mean? How you gonna be married to Jason Thomas and not love it? That's blasphemy.
That's how she suckered you in.
Nah,
I don't even like it.
That's how I suck at her.
Yeah, right. I don't even.
I was like, "This your favorite shoe, right?" She was like, "Yep." I was like,
I don't believe that. She did not say that. She know better. She was raised right.
Bro, I don't know what you got against the Fives, bro. It's one of the greatest Jordans ever.
Off of comfort alone, no.
Yes, because you ain't put your foot in this one yet. And this shoe is gonna change our life. I promise you. Put this shoe on, you're gonna be like, okay, this is a comfortable shoe.
Another 5 until it's a metallic or a SB5.
Okay, you got the metallics. Are they comfortable to you?
I sold them because they were 5. No, it piss you off. You ain't got the metallics, so
I do got a pair. Well, I don't got the newer metallics. But
oh yeah, no, I sold them.
See, this blasphemy to me. Selling 5s is like that should be a crime. Honestly, Trump, make that a bill. And I'm not even a fan of Trump, but make that a bill.
Make that a bill?
Yeah. Selling 5s is illegal.
We're a fan of Trump. He gonna close down Trump channel. Watch what you say, boy. We a fan. We supporters.
He better not watch that old episode. I talked about that wax shoe he got out.
Oh yeah, I remember that drop. Speaking of that, bro, you know how he was in the midst of going to jail, and he was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a shoe. Like, you just can't care about life. Like,
stop, bro.
This is a video game to him.
Exactly. Point. This is real life to me. He better stop playing with sneakers.
I wonder why this ain't crumbled though. Maybe because I wore it.
I mean, you still was wearing it. I always say, bro, you wear your shoes enough, they're not gonna crumble.
Well, that's the storage aspect of it.
That's a fact. But I think this is a shoe people should go out and get. I think it's worth the price point. I mean, what more could Jordan had did for you with this shoe?
Not at $225.
Bro, we're not getting shoes at $190 no more. That's dead. That's gone with this Jumpman logo you want gone. $190 is gone with this shoe.
Give me $200.
Man, come on, bro. Come on. Stop playing.
And they need to stop tap dancing around these prices because there's no point where a retro one should ever be $250.
That's a fact.
There's no point where we could see a 3 being cheaper than a 2 or a 5, or I mean a 3 being cheaper than a 5. I don't know.
I agree.
I don't know.
I mean, we're gonna have to see, man. But y'all let us know, man. Is this gonna be a cop for y'all when they drop? Are you gonna pass on them?
I'm saying no, and
man, bro, gonna just say no because he down here saying that because it's a 5.
It's a 5.
Man, you crazy. I bet you go get them.
I bet you I don't.
You lying, bro. What would be your reason to not get them?
Kobe Air Force Ones. The yellow pair. I don't know about nothing else.
We go get to we about to get to this.
Yeah.
So before we get to that, like I say, let me know if this is a cop, a drop, a pass, or what you gonna do with it.
This almost could have been an alternate with an alternate grape.
Bro, it needed to be the OG like it is. This is supposed to happen.
I gotta research it. I want to say this shoe came out like
it probably came out a couple times.
Like close to 10.
10 times?
Close to 10.
No way.
Like close 6 or 7.
Close to 6. I'm gonna give it the strong 6 at best.
It's like 7.
We'll see. All right, so
94 was the first time.
Well, we had to say 90 is the first time.
Well, 94.
Okay.
Probably came out 94 or somewhere around there. I'm just estimating because I really don't care.
I'm gonna say 99.
But
the 5 slander is getting out of here.
Like 06, 2012, 2013. It was probably like a 2018, 17 there somewhere.
Might have been.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're gonna talk about these Kobe Air Force Ones coming out. We're gonna start it out with the yellow pair because bro ain't gonna let us slide.
That's the only pair. I don't even know no other pair.
This yellow pair is not the only pair, but it is the dopest.
It's the only pair.
I'm not gonna lie to you. He right. It technically can be because it is that great. Now they took this yellow Air Force One, man, and it's pretty much based off when Kobe Bryant had when he broke his wrist, right?
I'm gonna go on a limb and say this. That Air Force One is single-handedly the best player collab Air Force One.
The best
outside of
okay.
The red, white, and blue Rasheed Wallace's low top.
Okay, because I'm like that boy got a lineup that's pretty serious. Now I will say this Air Force One is amazing. You know what I'm saying? They do got that picture inside of the shoe. You know what I'm saying? Him with the little pajama pants on, which goes with the shoe strings.
I don't even talk like this, but I really want a pair to wear and a pair to just trophy.
I agree.
I haven't felt that way in a long time.
I think this is gonna be one of the collector's items you're gonna want to have, like his bro said. You need one to rock, one to stock. Like, but here's the thing.
I'm not even saying stock, because stock mean that could go on my toe one day. Like, I'm really thinking like trophy case them joints. That's like work of art right there.
I mean, that's just how I feel. It's a I don't say it's a classic shoe, but it's gonna get there. It is a great shoe.
It's a classic at this point. That's the best Air Force One.
Yeah, it's the best Air Force One I seen in a nice little minute.
In a nice little minute.
Yeah. Now that number 8 on the back, it's like it took it to a different level to me. I was like, all right, they really put some thought into this shoe.
The lace for the pajama pants was crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw it, I was like, why did they use this lace? Then when they showed me the inside of the shoe and you took the sole out and they show you the picture, I'm like, oh, okay. They kind of went all out with
other
this
pair of laces, but I can't even remember the color.
They purple and yellow.
Okay.
Yeah.
After I seen that lace, it was just didn't even.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie. When I first saw the lace, I didn't like it. But this was before I knew it was coming from a picture.
I seen it instantly. And
you instantly knew.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't instantly know it first. I'm like, damn, why did they use his lace? Then when I saw the picture,
and he's a bigger Kobe fan.
I am. I do feel bad. I'm just like, why did they use this? But I was like, oh, the pants, which made sense. I thought that was a dope.
I feel like one of the dope features. I gotta get that image on the shirt.
Oh, that's a given. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think you could wear this shoe first day out without that t-shirt.
It's got to be a statement. Like, somebody got to know what you got on and why you got it on.
Exactly. That's 100% fact. And I say,
you can't play with that shoe.
You can't, man. I think they did honestly so good. But here's the bad thing. I mean, it's not a bad thing for me.
But make sure y'all cop the grapes. Don't cop that shoe. Go get them.
Now the shoe do come out same time as the grapes.
Well, actually, like a 3 day. 21st and 24th, I believe.
Yeah. Now here's the thing, and this is not even a bad thing for me, at least for me and bro. Nobody's really talking about this shoe. Like it's flying under the radar.
I'm mad we talking about it right now because like somebody's gonna tune in and somebody's gonna hype it up, but
I don't think so, bro.
The grape is right there, so
yeah. I don't think nobody. First of all, and this I could be totally wrong with this, but nobody's really paying attention to Air Force Ones like that anymore.
Outside of all whites and all blacks.
It's not nothing that's a big thing no more.
Unless it's a premium joint that I can't even.
And it got to be crazy premium.
Yeah, like
it almost got to be like I almost want to say a Supreme Air Force One, but I don't even think they'll go crazy enough for that. I almost want to say, and I could be wrong with saying this, the Air Force One is dead to a certain masses of people of where you stay, if that makes sense.
It's dead to a region more than it is. Like I really only feel like we only wear Phasos because of the our personal like, and then we got G Herbo 20 minutes away saying all G white Phasos.
Yeah, but like you say, it's just either the white ones or the black ones.
The black ones. It's no.
When I look at these Kobe's, I feel like more of me and your crowd gonna check for them. More the older crowd may look for these more. Because I ain't gonna lie, you know my favorite thing to say. This was gonna have West Side High School Surge on 5 back in the early 2000s. If you would have had this shoe when that accident happened to him, this would have been probably one of the greatest forces of the 2000s. You know what
Jokers would have did? You know how we was doing it back in the day. Jokers was wearing the 5. Like this would have came out. Jokers would have wore the 5s.
Facts.
And then had the Air Force Ones tied around their neck.
or did more like my boy Peebo did. You was gonna wear the 5s in the morning, and you was gonna after lunch hour, you was gonna wear them forces.
Go change.
Or now imagine having an Averex coat this same color yellow.
That been a hate.
What you say last time, bro? That was a dope T-shirt. That's your t-shirt that
That's your
day.
t-shirt.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Y'all don't even understand how Air Force Ones was really running around in the early 2000s, bro. Like,
and I don't even ever remember them being. They're more uncomfortable now than they were back then.
Or I don't even think our mind was focused on the comfort at that point. I'm not saying that you wrong about what you're saying, because you'd be totally right. But I think that the hypeness of motherfuckers really loving your shoe, you didn't care how uncomfortable it was, even if it was. You know what I'm saying? Like you was like, oh, I'm killing them today.
I don't know why I just thought about that Timberwolves colorway that came out. They were vague back in the day. They was like that Timberwolf green, blue and white. LeVar Tuggle had them. I thought about that.
Slightly remember those.
Yeah, I don't know why I just thought about them. But
now, how wild would this had done at Westside? Would this have been like top 5 still talked about to this day?
What's that?
This Kobe Air Force One.
Yeah, because I'm banking on it being super limited.
You know what's crazy? I'm almost banking on it not. I'm not saying it's gonna have a huge number, but I don't think it's gonna be like, oh, it's 12,000 pair or 10,000 pair. I don't got it as low as that.
That all white pair set for a while. I'm kind of regretting not buying it, but it's just like, man, 150 for all white.
Now, like bro said, there are 2 other colors.
What color is that?
There's the white pair, and then there's a purple pair, which I don't think are bad.
I ain't even look at the other 2 closely. That's how good that first shoe is.
I mean, that first
that ain't even the first shoe, because I think I seen the white ones first, and I was like, yeah. And then I seen them, and I was like, why they make the other ones?
Now I kind of gotta agree, bro. If you was gonna do the white and purple pair, you shouldn't have showed us the yellow one. I think you should have held out there and just seen what the white. What the white and the purple.
I'll put it to you like this: them other shoes should have probably the yellow joint should have probably dropped on his birthday or something facts. Like special. I'm hoping, and I really want to. I don't want to go to a store and get them. I really want to. I want that flex on my sneakers app.
Oof, that's
yeah. I just want that to see got them on that sneaker.
I'm not gonna lie, man. This gonna be a great pair of forces, because I haven't seen or had a great pair of forces.
I just want them as a collector's item.
I gotta wear them. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm busting the boy straight out the box. It ain't gonna be first day, but
no,
I'm wearing them joints. No. It got to be something dope. It's what I'm going to. Yeah, it ain't gonna be just a regular day.
I don't know if it's gonna be fall. I don't know if that's a fall or end of summer type thing.
I think it's it's 60 outside. I gotta wear some type of jacket or something. It gotta have a nice breeze to it for me to wear.
That might be a Thanksgiving fit.
It can be that. It could be anywhere from September to November. That's the range of me wearing.
Yeah, I don't see a hot summer day.
Nah, not first out.
I don't think it would get appreciated in the hot sun. Like, that's one of the ones like, Joe, what do you got on his feet? Like,
But it kind of can. Only reason I'm saying that, because you gonna see the fullness of it. I'm not saying when you got on the pants, you ain't seeing the full number 8.
You saying with some shorts and
yeah, because cats gonna be looking at your feet like you saying, like, what is those and what's that number on the back of it for? They not going. It's probably not gonna register to them till later on and be like, oh, you got no Kobe forces. You know what I'm saying? Like it could go summer or fall. Me personally, I'd rather jump it off in the fall first.
I'm thinking like August, end of August.
Okay,
September.
That's what I say.
And then a part of me is like Thanksgiving. What's good?
Yeah, Thanksgiving gonna hit for it, bro.
It's gonna hit different because everybody looking to see what you got on.
This shoe is amazing. I'm not gonna lie, they did actually perfect on this. Like I can't take. Okay, now let me ask you this: with the other 2 colors, if they would have did the other 2 colors the same way the yellow ones are, as far as like the number 8 on the back, would that have made those 2 a little better or different? Like, could you have seen those 2 that way?
I'm not even gonna answer that, and I'm not gonna answer that because I didn't even give them a fair look.
Okay.
Like I glanced at them and was like, nah. And then the yellow ones, I scrolled through that like, like nah, They ain't do that like that.
But I'm not gonna lie, to put that picture in the insole was like,
that's where I was at.
I was like, wait a minute now, we getting real technical.
Like it's like I don't even really want to stick my foot in there.
Yeah, bro. That's what I was just like.
That's why I said. Like, that's why I'm on some trophy type stuff with it. A pair of the rock and a trophy pair. So that's a loose 300 and some change.
Now I told bro this.
I hope they don't buy them. I hope they go out and then they be like $75.
We ain't get no, they ain't happening. I definitely don't see that. The white pair, maybe not that yellow one. That yellow one to me at best a drop to 200.
Because hold on, let's do this. I gotta see what come out after.
I don't see that yellow pair dropping low in price like that.
And then as soon as I click on it, I'm just looking at greatness. Okay, the patterns drop out for 155. I think people are gonna pass on that.
They gonna pass on that. Now I told bro this. I was like, man, that shoe hard, bro. It hit differently, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. It hit definitely differently, bro. But I told bro this. The white pair. I buy that white pair just based off it being a white Air Force One.
That's beauty. That's pure. We don't know if y'all can see that. But we gotta get y'all.
I'm gonna put the.
I'm gonna do a double up on it, so they see it 2 times. Because this is just
it's trust me. It's this shoe. And the bad thing is when you look at it, it's not a go all out shoe. Like you don't feel like they did.
It might sell out.
But I don't
fives. Sell out. Look, fives. If you miss on the fives, you don't really have nothing. I'm talking about the average consumer that's not.
Yeah, you don't have nothing that's too huge that
you would have to. So you're sitting around there. Either you try to go back and get some.
But see, jokers may do that. They may just go backwards instead of going forward. Trust me, bro. I don't see this shoe doing
and then
something
we got the
crazy.
Triple white foams. I forgot about that.
I think they're just gonna be what they are.
200. What's that? 240.
Yeah. But like I say, with the white ones, bro, I think that's still a decent enough shoe.
I probably shouldn't even. Maybe I'm not being fair towards the other two, but
you're not.
Because I didn't look at them. I was like, "This is it."
It is that yellow one is the this is it.
I made the decision I could live with after I seen that shoe. Like,
man, he low key right. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to find some justice for the white pair, but he's just like,
bro. I seen it. You glanced. I looked at it like this. When you seen him showing the white pair, I was like, "Oh, okay." Click.
But that yellow pair,
I was like this.
You sat with that one.
My feet fell asleep. I was like, man, this is just beautiful.
It is a beautiful shoe, bro. But like I said, I think this is gonna be an easy shoe to get. I don't think it's gonna be difficult. I don't think we looking at when they come out, the resale on it gonna be 500. I don't see that coming. I don't see that happening.
Man, you never really see.
I mean, you don't.
Yeah,
but I don't feel it in the atmosphere.
Because I was like, I distinctly remember working in shoe stores and seeing stuff sit that's like easily like 1,500 right now, and that's remember true. Like,
but okay, here I'll give you the best example I know to use. I don't got that feeling like I had when the Nigel 4s dropped. I knew if I don't get my hands on it day one, this is a $700 to $800 shoe off the rip. I don't have that feeling with these.
It's not that type of quality in the Air Force One though.
And that's what I'm saying. I get that.
Because that Nigel is almost, it's a bike shoe, but it's pretty much in that SB elite class.
Clearly.
You know what I'm saying?
Clearly.
So the comfort and different, the aspects and the packaging.
But I'm just giving you an example of something that I felt like I know that's easily jumping up high.
I know, because them shoes, though, they have a high price point compared to an Air Force One anyway. We're talking about easily the Retro 4 versus an Air Force One.
Okay. That's it there?
Yeah, it's like Daryl Dawkins versus Michael Jordan. Who you going to pick?
I'm picking Michael Jordan.
Exactly. So,
okay. But, bro, it just, I'm telling you, bro, I think this is going to be a low price shoe. 200, 240 at tops. I think it's gonna stay within the 2 range.
I hope it go down. If I can get that shoe for $50,
man, you not getting that shoe for $50, bro. There's no way possible.
Somebody gonna sleep.
You not getting this for the 50. There's no way. I don't
75, 80. I watch.
Stop, bro. You not getting this for no 80.
Yeah.
You're not, bro. Listen.
Why I can't have dreams? Why you gotta shoot my dreams?
Because the dream sounds stupid. There's no way. Exactly. There's no way you get this for $80. Bro.
They thought the same thing when Michael Jordan got signed with Nike. This is stupid. You haven't seen him play an NBA game.
That's different. I don't get what you talking about. That's totally different. We had seen enough in Carolina. I don't know what they was smoking. Shoot. But I mean, I definitely think this is a cop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm agree with bro though. Don't sleep on it. So I can just easily get it. You going out the grapes, go out to the grapes. I got those already. So I don't need those. So these is the ones I'm going for. I definitely need these. I mean, like I say, that white and that purple pair is a good pair. I'm not saying they bad. If you do want an all white shoe, I think this is that white one is a good one to go after. Bro, people like all white Air Force Ones.
All white. Don't put no animal on it.
Why? It's too easy to just wear plain white Air Force One. Get something on it that got a little pizzazz to it.
He's a black mamba. Why is it white snakeskin?
For the white mama, Scalabrini.
Man, get your Scalabrini don't even feel that type of way.
Nah, I mean, man.
Shout out to Scalabrini.
Shout out to him. But nah, he right though. Yellow pair is the better pair.
Hands down. I'm gonna go try and look at them sometime in the near future just to see the
quality of it.
The white or purple pair would strike my but I just
because you go the yellow pair gonna always rotate in your mind, bro. You ain't gonna after you see, like you say, once you seen that yellow pair how great they are, you not gonna think about the other two.
Like I said earlier, it's like like seeing a Bentley and then somebody showing you a Chrysler 300.
Yeah, it don't hit the same.
It's gonna be like,
nah, I'm good.
Nah,
we gonna got this Bentley.
Nah, yeah.
But I mean, y'all let us know, man. Is this a shoe you gonna go after? You gonna pass on it? Are you even thinking about the shoe? Y'all probably just seeing the shoe for the first time and me and bro talking about it. Cause I ain't even heard enough about the shoe. And that's cool. I'm always cool when something to me is flying under the radar. I don't need to constantly see Instagram reels on this shoe. You know, that's perfectly fine for me. You know, so I know it's a cop for me. You definitely know bro copping it. You know what I'm saying?
You messing with the patterns, I think I'm gonna let them.
You know what? I'm not a 90s fan.
Yeah, that's sort of they just.
Yeah, that it ain't gonna do me no justice.
Shout out to y'all though. Y'all, I got y'all Air Max 1.
No, yeah, those was fine.
Them, it was like it looked like a regular colorway.
Yeah, it did. It maybe if they would have made it something way better, I probably been like,
design on it.
Yeah,
the toe cap. You supposed to throw the wave on the toe cap too with them.
That would have been hard.
You got to at this point, like that's a trademark now.
Yeah.
So I don't know, bro, but
I don't know either. But I mean, y'all let us know, man. This Kobe Air Force One, a cop, a drop, or a pass?
Double up for me.
Yeah, me too. I mean, this was a good one, man. We got to talk about the greatest Air Jordans to come out. Great fives. Classic shoe. Even though he is old, still a classic.
Yeah, all right.
Classic, bro. This is just what you call greatness, man. He needs to stop playing. Greatness at best.
He was like, yeah, so Tinker said this was like the bomber jet. Like,
exactly. Do you hear the storyline of this five, man?
We ain't never seen a plane in the hood.
It doesn't matter. Boy, trying to take your mind out of the hood, man.
Yeah.
Trying to educate you out here.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna really be like, yeah, I need to know what a bomber jet is. Any part of my life. Yeah, that's gonna take me a long way, Jason.
I can't do it with bro.
That was just it's just a ball. I was like, oh, these little teeth. Oh, that's cute.
He loved to hate on the five, bro. Anyway, anytime he can hate on the five, he gonna do it. Because this is what he do.
Yeah.
But nah, man. Hey, this has been another dope episode of the Sneaker Guy Podcast. I'm your host, JT the Cool Soul. My dog Eli. We out.